We live in an interesting time where innovation grows exponentially. And as people, industries, and ideas become more interconnected, we are inspired by a new sense of what is possible. Each transformation builds to the next. Discoveries in one field create breakthroughs in another, all working together to create a smarter and better future. Munich remains a compelling mixture of old and new. A 900-year-old city in the heart of Bavaria has reimagined itself to become a world leader in technology and innovation. Hi, I'm Michael Mendenhall, Chief Marketing Officer and Chief Communications Officer for Flex. No person is a better example of the entrepreneurial opportunities that the age of intelligence allows us than my next guest, Evan Luthra, a 20-year-old self-made millionaire from India who at the age of 13 taught himself how to build computers and develop mobile apps and is now a founder of numerous tech companies. Many people who are entrepreneurs, you being an entrepreneur and an investor at a very young age, were influenced by an event, a person that shaped who they have become. Who would that be, or what event would that be for you?
The first event that really got me into technology was my dad. He's a serial entrepreneur too. He's literally one of the most people most responsible for me being today what I am. Being a serial entrepreneur, he started a business for outsourcing call center, BPO outsourcing service, where he bought 200 computers. After 3 months, the business failed. So he still had the 200 computers, even though the employees were not working. So I was 13 years old at that time. Used to go to his office and played with his computers. That opportunity I had literally gave me access to 200 computers. As a 12-year-old, I had nothing else to do. I started opening them up, making master computers, connecting them together, making mini computers, opening up. I probably destroyed 50 computers. But during that process, I understood so much about how computers work and how technology works that I got absorbed in the industry and literally went on from there. I started writing a blog. The blog ended up getting hundreds of thousands of followers, and that was a big shift for me.
So you also have on your website a saying that if you want to predict the future, the best way to do that is to create it.
Yeah.
And you've made, at a very young age, incredible investments. As you said, some successful, probably some not as successful. Talk to us about some of the more successful ones that you've invested in as startups and what you look for.
The most exciting, the most proud investment I'm off is called Giver. This is an investment that I started. I made an investment that I got involved in the company as a major role. Giver is a product that we want to raise money for charity by showing sponsored videos. If you can get 15 seconds a day from every millennial in the United States, we could raise billions of dollars for charity in 1 year. The idea is very simple. You see an advertisement for a corporate sponsor, and the sponsor gives money to charity in your name.
So when you look at these investments you make and these companies, you know, the company certainly has a product and a service, and then you have the entrepreneur. What do you look for in that entrepreneur before you make the investment?
I really look for someone who I could help out as a better person, someone who's really interested in seeing the vision come true, and someone who's not scared of failure. Because, you know, it may happen that the company he's trying to build fails, but if the entrepreneur is persistent, he would be successful. My first app was not a success. I built 30 before I got the first successful app. So I really want to see someone who's not scared of failing. I would be happy to invest in second product too if the first one fails, but if he's really persistent and he knows that this is what he wants to do.
So you're a very creative person, you're an innovative person. You've innovated your business card, and Business Insider has covered this.
Yeah.
The press has covered this. Tell us what is unique about the card.
So I'll tell you the story behind the card. I got invited to the World Economic Forum last year. I read up on the World Economic Forum. It's attended by the heads of the world's CEOs of the biggest companies. I thought I'm going to put the dumbest person in the room. So I thought I definitely want to leave an impression when I go there and meet all these smart people. So the first thing that you see at conference, people hand out their business card. So I designed this. I made it aluminum because I wanted to be a little bit more high quality than just plastic, because the caliber of people I'm usually meeting are used to the best. So I made a USB. I put some stuff about it, about my company, about myself, and started handing this out to people. Luckily, someone picked it up. I don't know who the author was, picked it up and put a blog post about it and got all over the media.
So you're 20 years old and you're a visionary. If I said there's one thing that you could accomplish with the use of technology in solving for and making humankind and society a better place, what would that one thing be that you would solve for?
I'm very happy to answer this question, just because I feel like 7-8 years ago, we didn't have the iPhone in our hand. Today, I'm literally joined with my iPhone. I never keep it in my pocket. It's always in my hand. We have these Apple Watches. We have all these bands coming out. I see the future as being smarter human beings instead of smarter Internet of the Things. I want to make sure there's a future where the humans are smarter, where technology is inside you and it doesn't disconnect you from the world. So that's the kind of future where I see, where you can implant chips inside you, screens inside you, maybe even holograms. That would literally be amazing. The potential could be unimaginable right now.
So you're an inspiration for probably an awful lot of young people. What would you say to encourage them to sort of follow a path like yours?
I started my path because I love doing what I do, and that's still what I tell everyone. Do not do something you don't like doing, because that's not going to help you at all. Most people go to college because they don't know what they want to do in life. I didn't go to college because I already knew what I was doing. And I still like to believe that if you know what you're doing, you should just focus on that. There's whatever the society says, you can ignore that, and you would achieve success if you would just keep doing what you're doing and what you love doing.
Whether you're an entrepreneur, an innovator, or both, it's all about ideas. The new age of connected intelligence continues to create unlimited opportunities. If you can find an idea you're passionate about, let go of the fear to fail, and give it everything, you can succeed.